have already shown you how to make the basic pasta dough. We are now going to show you how to colour it. And it is very, very, very simple. Same principle, flour, eggs, and a little bit of salt. And then you need to have your colourings. I've got here some beetroot. I roasted this in the oven because you want this to be as dry as possible. You don't want extra moisture. But I'm actually going to put it onto my chopping board now and try and get it as fine as possible because I want the colour to go right through the pasta.
We're ready with our flour for you.
Well, you have to put it back in. I'm not ready.
So I'm going to use this really simple little sachet of squid ink. And you just basically add it when you're adding your egg to the flour too.
And meanwhile, I am on the green pasta. So I'm just finely chopping some spinach. And again, I'm going to add the spinach in when I add the egg to my pasta flour.
This is the basic pasta dough. We've decided to go with 200 grams of flour because all these colourings, so the beetroot, the spinach, the squid ink, add moisture, which means that it's a wetter dough. So the more dough you have, the easier it is to handle. So I'm going to put 1 egg into exactly as we did before, pinch of salt. And then my beetroot is going in with my egg.
I'm actually doing exactly the same timing, but I'm obviously using my spinach.
And I'm using half a sachet of Mars squid ink because the whole one will probably do about 400 grams of flour.
I love beetroot pasta. It goes like a bubblegum pink. Now you can use, you know, the pre-cooked beetroot that you buy in shops, but it is very wet. So I would recommend buying fresh beetroot and roasting it.
I'm going in with my second egg because I can tell that I'm going to need some more liquid for the amount of flour.
My nonna's tip, my grandmother, was to always mix the colours in with the egg before you combine too much of the flour, because you can see how the colour's really evenly distributed, and then you slowly just add in more and more of the flour to form the dough.
I'm nearly there. I'm getting my Play-Doh textured dough where it's not sticking to my hands anymore. So as always, we're wrapping it in cling film so the air doesn't get to it and form a crust.
I would say leave it at least 30 minutes
Yeah.
for the dough to rest, but we sometimes make this the day before and leave it in the fridge overnight because then it's had a long time to rest and it just splits up your workload.